Welcome to Rednex RC. Today I want to do a video on something that's been on my mind recently. Why, if you're new to the RC hobby, or if you've been into it for a while but yet have not built a car or truck from a kit, why you should do so, and give you some of my insight on what you need to get started, and my pick on the best kit to get started with and why. So if you've bought an RTR RC or have caught a bit of the RC bug and have several but not done a kit yet, I ask why. It is the best way to learn about what makes the car or truck tick from the inside out. You will put together each piece, turn every screw, lube all the gears. Essentially, you will create what you will be driving. Not only that, but what you learn building a kit will transfer over to all your other cars. Why does this matter, you ask? Well, if you drive them as hard as we do, things will break eventually, and it's always nice to be able to repair your own issues. Plus, with the money you save doing your own repairs, you can buy more RC cars. Do you see where I'm going with this? Things that you will learn when building your own kit are how to assemble diffs, how the diffs interact with the main driveline and axles, and how it all attaches, how to change out and install suspension components, such as your A-arms, hubs, and bearing carriers, which are all some of the most commonly broken parts in the hobby, how to glue up tires, and in some kits, how to assemble three-piece wheels. These are all good things to know to do your own repairs and upgrades on your current cars or trucks. Some items that I recommend you have on hand before you start on building your first kit are a good set of hex drivers or a set of Tamiya RC tools if building a Tamiya kit, as their screws are not standard Phillips headed, and you will struggle using standard screwdrivers, a good hobby knife, or some sharp-pointed side cutters for removing parts from parts trees. A good pair of tweezers never hurts, as well as some pliers. You will want to add more tools as you go along possibly, but this should be a fair starting point. Most kits come with some simple tools that will also help, but normally they are not a high quality. Also plan on having a good size, well-lit space that you can leave your creation on for a couple days. Never rush things, and if you start to get frustrated with something, walk away and go back later. In the years I've been into RC, I've built a ton of kits, some from Traxxas, Axial, Kyosho, Vanquish, and Tamiya. There are many others that offer kits in forms from on-road cars to buggies to crawlers. After much thought about all these builds, the one I'd recommend someone who is into the hobby start with is the Tamiya TT02. My reasoning for this is, it is not all that difficult, though there are some that have less steps, but this car has a driveline that is most like many RTR cars on the market today. They are affordable, most of them coming in around the $120 to $150 range. Almost all come with a brush motor and electronic speed controller to get you started. You will still need to add a radio and steering servo for most of them. There are also so many different body styles available for them. Everything from a Honda Civic to a Porsche to an Audi or Mustang or Subaru. I'm sure you will find something for a body you will love. If you are like me and prefer to get pre-painted bodies, they even have a few models that come as such. Aftermarket upgrade support is amazing, one of the best models out there. Everything can be found at your larger local hobby shops, and if not, you will for sure find it at online retailers like A-Main Hobbies or Amazon. You can keep these cars as plain as you want or upgrade them to the max. The sky is the limit. They truly are one of my favorite kits to modify. Let me suggest before you build one that you purchase a set of bearings and replace the bushings that are supplied with the kit. You will thank me later, and you won't be going back and doing this in the future. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. In the future, I'll be doing a series with a full build on a TT02. And if you think there is a better first kit for folks, drop in the comments and let us know why. Maybe I'll build one and do a build review video on it. As always, thanks for stopping by.